it is getting warmer. Well, at least it's supposed to be this time of year, and that could mean some time on the boat. But before you get on the water, there are some things to keep in mind. Spencer Bialis with the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary is here to go over some boating safety. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. I think we're all looking forward to warmer weather when we can get out on the water, because we do have this beautiful resource right here in our backyard, don't we?
Oh, absolutely. We couldn't be more lucky to have Lake Erie right in our backyard.
And that means a lot of people do enjoy that and take advantage of it. And we just want to make sure that everybody is going about that in a safer way. So go over what it is. Is it National Safe Boating Week? Does it start now, or is that next week? When is that?
So National Safe Boating Week actually started on this past Saturday and goes through this weekend. It is basically just to encourage people to start thinking about being safe on the water. Memorial Day is the unofficial kickoff to the summer season, so we just want everyone to be ready to be safe.
Yeah, Memorial Day is that time we all go. Something like in our brain is like, okay, it's summer's here. It's time to do all these summer activities. So let's talk about just the general safety things. You brought a life jacket with you.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the rules involved with that. Now, if you're on a boat, you are supposed to have one for everybody, right?
Absolutely. You are supposed to have, by law, you are supposed to have a life jacket for every single person on your boat. It doesn't have to be as intense as this one, like we wear on our patrols when we go out for the Coast Guard Auxiliary, but just having a general life jacket just in case something happens. And the whole point of National Safe Boating Week is basically to promote wearing your life jacket.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, and because nobody's like, oh, I don't want to wear it, but when anything can happen on the water, and you can end up in the river. Yeah,
absolutely.
And that's going to be the thing that's going to get you home safely.
Absolutely, it will.
Yeah, and right now the water is still pretty cold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just checked it the other day. It's only about 60 degrees still.
Ooh, yeah, and people will go out, won't they?
Oh yeah, I actually work at Sierra Point and in the marina, and we already have people putting their jet skis in.
Wow. So yeah, that water, if you hit it, it's going to be cold, and it's not something you're going to want to be stuck in for.
Oh, absolutely not.
An extended period of time.
You can get hypothermia so fast, even when the water is still in the 60s.
Yeah. So, and it'll be a while before it warms up for us, where it's, less of a risk. But so have the life jacket. Let's also talk about float plans. How can people use that to their benefit?
So float plans are basically just the way to make sure that people know where you're going. It's always good to file a float plan just in case something does happen. Even if it's just you break down and you're not back for a few hours and you don't have any way to contact anyone, someone will know, hey, they're overdue. We should probably send someone out to look for them. Yeah,
we're going to be in this general direction.
Yeah.
And you have an app that people can even put that in their phones, don't you?
Yes.
You can do it in a digital version, or just tell somebody, yeah?
Yeah, you can always go to the Coast Guard Auxiliary's website at cgaux.net and file a float plan on that way. That's going to be probably one of the easiest ways to do that.
Yeah, yeah, and if anything else, just tell somebody, hey, I'm going out here and I expect to be home around this time.
Yeah.
Something as simple as that could save your life. Let's talk about the Vessel Safety Check Program. What is that?
So I'm actually the flotilla staff officer of the Coast Guard Auxiliary for vessel safety checks. So vessel safety checks, we just follow a form making sure that when we inspect a boat, we have all the requirements that the Coast Guard active duty is looking for is there, and that includes all your safety equipment, just registration, stuff along those lines.
Yeah, I want to look at this and see how detailed it is, because we probably want to have the life jackets, of course, is going to be on there. You're going to want to, I see an anchor and a line. I imagine you want things like flares or something like that.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And the thing about flares is they do expire, so you always want to make sure that you have up-to-date flares.
Yeah, so this is that time. As you mentioned, we're leading up to Memorial Day weekend, and people are thinking about getting that boat out of storage, getting it on the water. Now's the time to maybe go through this list yourself.
Absolutely.
That checklist to make sure you've got everything. Now, do people have to get their vessel checked with you? How does that work?
Absolutely not. You can request a free vessel safety check on cgaux.net. On the left side, you'll just you'll request a vessel safety check, and they'll go to us examiners for the Coast Guard Auxiliary, as well as the Power Squadron, who are also able to do vessel safety checks.
And that's a really great resource. As you said, that's free, yeah?
Yeah.
Why not take advantage of that? Have them go look everything over, and that way it gives you a little bit of peace of mind too, especially if you're going to have guests on your boat along with you, yeah?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, well, we all want to have a safe summer and enjoy that time. Hopefully nobody has to call you to get help.
Sure hope not.
We don't need any rescues
Yes.
in Maumee or in Lake Erie this year. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you again for having me.
Absolutely.